Okay, so we got here today. Flatirons Vista. From here, this is where I'm at. So you gotta pay here, and it's pretty crowded, and the people here are from Boulder, so 3 things to consider. You can get your license plate registered or $5 a day. This is amazing. I feel like I've been pulled back to 1950, which is a really cool feeling. I like that one. That's just my own interpretation. Here's a little feature. A smaller secondary trail with a little pond, reservoir. I don't really want to stop a lot on this walk, but I thought it would be important to get a good shot of the Flatirons there, and then this cool valley that sweeps out from here. This nice little plateau and stuff. There's a hike feature. I think this is that straight line that you see on the Google Maps. Is this fence line coming through here? I'm guessing, I may be wrong, but I think no, this isn't it. There's a straight line that cuts across the 2 trails. And I thought it was here, but it's not. So I'm just gonna walk over the grate. Because this is great. I mean, this is just great. Oh, I thought there would be a trail there. I was mistaken. I think that's El Dorado Canyon. Here's a neat one. There's a train going up in the tunnel. Oh, I just got the last car. Okay. It comes out somewhere on the other side of that rock. Pew. I know. Well, there's people hiking way over there. And yeah, I'll do that someday. It looks like fun, but this is what I signed up for, so. More woodsy. That's been fun. Down into that valley. I'm standing up on the plateau. That was cool. I don't know what kind of bird it was that came out of this. And they just skimmed the ground all the way into that thicket. I'd like to get some wildlife on my videos, but it can't always be done. I almost kind of wish they'd come along here and take these fence posts out. Maybe when I'm more fit, I'll get some of those shots where they show you walking up past the camera and stuff like that. What is that little saddle up there? Is that part of the Riley Road Dragon? And over here we got, and I think if you hike up there, you go towards Gross Reservoir. FYI. Who's that? From whence I came. To whence I go, or to thence I go. Join me, shall you? Very nice. he's trying to stay fit or keep fit. What time is it? 9:23 in the AMs. I have peace. From whence I came. To thence I go. Cyclist coming my way. Just spotted him. There's a runner. The important thing is to keep the metabolism up. It's a bit rocky. I don't know how you can run in this stuff. You have to be surefoot. Features, advantages, and benefits. So it's not easy to go fast on this trail. It's just rocky enough. You gotta watch your feet. If I'm watching my feet, I'm watching the trail. From whence I came. To thence I go. If you just keep moving, you will maintain a nice metabolism. I tell you what, one thing I notice is I really gotta do something about this part of my shoe. Whence I came. Whence I go. This might be the halfway part, and there's a place for me to stretch my leg. So you put a rock in the tree there. I wonder why. I would feel compelled. From whence I came, to whence I go. From whence I came, to thence I go. And next time I'll use this crosscut. Prairie Vista. It's getting a little breezy. I don't know if anybody saw my hike video that I did for Flatirons, but I'm on the west side of that hike. So the other time I was on the east side of that hike. Yeah, I'm liking this. This is pretty awesome. Look at that old guy standing over there. You don't have to act like a tree. I know it's you. These people, these forest folk. From whence I came. To where I go. To whence I go. To whence I go. It's nice. So many rocks. It's a little smoother trail now. It's kind of harsh up there. Scrappily. I don't know what they call it. The quarry. You can do a query on the quarry and see what you can find. 12, 18, 24. That's probably about a 50-foot high tree. 50-foot high. It's probably 65. Is a dead tree. Let me showcase it here. Get it off the green. There you go. Yeah, that needs to go. That needs to go, because otherwise it's going to go, and it's not going to be good. But for the most part, these are all pretty healthy. One lightning strike, just as the sun shines on it, it turns into more carbon, and it makes it more of a lightning rod. This is what you're doing. This is what I want you to do. From whence I came. Whew. I'm gonna try and get this meadow in here to where I have emerged, and I mean, this is nice. It's really, really nice. And you can get away from the road hiss. It's down from the Highway 93, I think it is. And you can see all the way to Greeley from here-ish. And to whence I go. A few features I'd like to point out. I like this drawl here. So this is whence I came. And that is thence I go. And I like this valley drawl here. It just goes. And then all of a sudden on the next one over, there's like a row of trees growing up. For some reason, they must be getting water somehow. And then it dips into that valley. So, you see how it starts getting lush down there in that valley. And then that thing drawls out, coolies out, and goes all the way out into there. So that's what I think is kind of cool, is as you look in, back out of here, you can see it's really on both sides of that. And then over here's that pond lake that I was on the other side of earlier. And cars are right over that ridge where those trees are. To thence I go. And that was the original hike I did up there. Going up that hill. Following the pink poles. I don't know why they're pink, but that's weird. They could have picked like an earth tone. It's an interesting little place to be. Some dragonflies or some kind of flies. Okay, we're back. Did Flatirons north and south and took Prairie Vista back, which is this one. It was a shortcut. And I'm trying to get a timestamp on when I did this hike. Don't let the cows out. Don't let the dogs out. I don't let the wood. Okay, maybe. Weapons, firearms, dogs, permits required for. Camping is prohibited. Tents, restrictions prohibited. None, because otherwise you'd have the homeless population from Boulder come up here. Oh, damn. No wildlife protection fires prohibited, except no space members. There's grills and fireplaces. That's kind of cool. You could do dinner. Possession. Discharge fireworks, fireworks. Yeah, that's stupid. I always do that. Litter, of course, you need to punch the face if you do that. Motor parking. Glass containers prohibited. This trail. Next time, there's a trail that cuts through here, like diagonally. They don't show it to you, but it's here. I'm going to take that next time. It starts right about there and goes. And then I'm going to do this too, because I want to see what that looks like. Then, I'm going to go this way and do the draw and have somebody pick me up there and bring me back to my car here. Or maybe I could park there and get an Uber to there and then hike this. It's a thought. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff to do. Go across. I'll bet you this is gorgeous. And then I got the $25 thing. So I don't know if that takes you there or what. I did this on my license plate, and I think it's going to be good to have. It's a coin toss, though, really.